ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Moto Unboxing. On today's episode, we got something super useful, super exciting, and hopefully super secure from the company called Hiplok. And before I get into the actual lock, let's just take a second and look at the cool design of the packaging. It's not just a bike, it's your bike. Let's keep it that way. I always appreciate when companies care enough about not only the product, but also the packaging and the presentation, because the initial impression is so important. So that's the box. This is the lock. So Hiplok is a company from UK. They got inspired to start the company in 2009 and actually started it in 2011. And 2021 is when they started making their first motorcycle inspired products, because previously they focused on bicycles. This right here is their latest and greatest disc lock. So the name of this one is MD1000, and supposedly through all the rating and all the reviews, this is literally the safest disc lock you can buy on the market. You cannot angle grind it, you cannot pick it, and it's supposed to be fantastic. It actually came out a couple of months ago, and the company has so kindly let me test one of these babies out. Right away, it has a little bit of weight to it. It's about 2.3 pounds, so it's not a light boy. So let's open it up and see what's going on. Let's just look at the packaging first. So it includes 3 replaceable keys, carry case, and 2 magnetic reminder tags, so that way you don't forget. Beautiful, very cool. And like I said here, this is a sold secure power cycle diamond rating, and apparently that's a rating for safety of locks. Look how pretty. I love the design of this box, and I'll be honest with you guys, I already opened it up because I couldn't wait to take a look at it. Let's unbox it. Let's pull it out. Oh, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. So let's set aside the packaging and see what we got on the inside. The lock has a lifetime warranty, but you got to make sure to register it so it gets activated. Let's cut the strap here and pull the lock out. All right, boys and girls, let's take a look. Ooh, very nice. So this here we got is the carrying pouch. Then we also have the magnetic strap, and we also have the 3 keys. The magnetic strap is pretty cool. This right here is something I use all the time because it's a reminder to not drive away with your disc lock attached, which I have done, and it's not cool. So let's open it up. Let's see what we got. That's it. The rest of the packaging is pretty straightforward. Not much to it. So let's set it aside. And here we are. Here is the actual lock. Ooh, I love it. It just feels so premium and so neat. Motorcycle safety is not a joke topic here in New York City. Motorcycles get stolen all the time, so this is such a required piece of kit for this town. So let's see, let's try it. Let's open this up. So we remove this, and to demonstrate how it works, we slide in the key, turn it, and now this comes in and out. Very cool. Very cool. 90-degree turn. You don't have to get too crazy. The key is very smooth, and the strap here is self-holding onto the lock. This is very cool. This will be on my new Monster 937. This right here will be on my older bike, and this right here, the ABUS Sledg 77, it's like an industry standard. The reason why I got this lock originally about 3 years ago is because I got inspired by LockPicking Lawyer. It's this YouTube channel, and he couldn't pick it, and he said if he was to ever have a motorcycle and have a lock, he would use one of these. However, this one here is ultimately better. This one is hardened steel and can be ground. It cannot be picked, but it can't be ground down. This one here cannot be picked, cannot be ground, and is just a unit. I just love how hefty it feels. I love the design, and I just love how simple it looks. It's a piece of kit, all right. So let's see. We got like a little instruction manual here. Let's open it up and see what we got. Very cute. Very cute. That's what we do. Reminder tag, blah, blah, blah. Very nice. I love it. All right, let's go out to the bike and strap this baby on and see how it fits and see how it looks. And And as you can tell on this ABUS lock, I actually left it on the bike as I took off and damn near dropped the bike. And that's the result of that. And what I do like about the Hiplok versus other locks, normally, traditionally, this is your solution. You know, you have this ugly thing attaching to your lock, leading to your handlebar, so you don't forget about it. With this baby, it seems like a much nicer solution. I'm actually going to not use the black one. I'm gonna save that for later, and I'm going to use the neon one so I can actually remember to take it off my bike when it's time to continue on. Beautiful. And now we're down by the bike, and I'll show you just how easy to apply one of these. So we got these little straps here, reminder straps, and obviously you don't need both of them. I guess I'm gonna use this one, and that way I'm not gonna forget what's going on. So all you do is you take your lock, your beautiful bright lock, put in the key, turn it, pull out the pin, and now you can just slide the lock on and you're all set. There you go. Beautiful thing. See? You turn it, lock it. Line it up, put it through here, just like that. And then you take your little thingy and simply put it on your handlebar. That way you don't forget that you have your disc lock on. You could also just put it right here. It's magnetic. You put it on your key, and that way you will definitely not forget to remove your disc lock. What a beautiful thing. I'm actually very much looking forward to starting to use this disc lock instead of my ABUS, because it's just adorable. I'm just a big fan. Just a big fan of nice kit such as this. There we go. Beautiful thing. So, go down to the link below and get yourself one of these. Even though this is obviously unboxing and review of a new lock to me, so I can't say I recommend it for your like security, but based on all the information that I have and based on all the things that I know and all other reviews, I think this right here is gonna be a very good product that will last me a long time and will keep my motorcycle safe. So there it is. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. This is gorgeous. All right, and guess what? I got my new little toy that I don't think I've shown you guys before in a vloggy. So I'm gonna show it to you. And it's my new disc lock. Parking here by the beautiful DUMBO streets, by the beautiful bridges, down under Manhattan Bridge overpass. This thing is slick, simple. Boop. You take this little magnetic, put it here so you don't drive away with it. Then you take your little key, slide it in, turn it, pull the pin out. Boop. Gorgeous. And that's it. And that's the jam. We're good.